also notable for his incredible performance on his Zeri against JT.
Ooh.
Yasuo being taken away is interesting.
Well, it's something that Woohoo Gaming has been banning from the past, but
Ooh.
Ashe lock-in is something of an expectation. Being a utility bottom lane, they need to have a carry mid lane for Weibo Gaming.
Nautilus as well gonna be the decided support here for Wake Up. Let's see if this is gonna be helpful at least in their early game or in the crucial moments for pick-offs. Again,
oh,
alright.
Jax.
They go with a Jax. Just like what we mentioned earlier. Since there has been a ban on the Camille and Jax can be pivotal for late game. Massive scaling actually here on at least 3 champions of Weibo Gaming.
Okay, so I like this shift when it comes to the composition here by Weibo Gaming. Considering you already have the Akali first 3 picks, they're banking onto Jax as well. You also have the Aatrox in the jungle, so there's just a lot of gold required by this composition to actually be successful. So having an Ashe and Ornn into the double lane, or into the dual lane rather, will give them an ample amount of time for these carries to be able to scale. They're going in for the utility bot lane here for the side of Weibo Gaming, which I definitely do not dislike coming to game 3.
And they're banking on what was really helpful for them, for Weibo Gaming in game number 2. This time, they tried once again, and this is everything on the line for both of these teams. Let's see who is going to be getting the last smiles, who is going to be happy with the result of the series, whether it's going to be Woohoo Gaming or Weibo Gaming. This is us to find out.
Let's find out, because this will be the match point for both teams. Weibo Gaming and Woohoo Gaming, 1 game away to take down the series.
I really like the Jax pick as well because there's so much that he can actually counter out in the team fight. And with his ult, he can actually withstand some of the damage of Fan later on with the Mega Inferno buff. There's so much AD coming from Woohoo Gaming. This Jax might just be pivotal for the latter team fights that is to occur with Weibo Gaming investing on late game scaling. There's so much pressure for August right now to actually enable the rest of the squad here for Woohoo Gaming on this early game.
Weibo Gaming going for the corner dome.
So fast, so close.
I think it was a little bit too early. You still have the movement speed coming in from the initial phase of the game, basically, that denies the possibility for Weibo Gaming to go in for that team fight. And the thing is, considering the fact how game 1 and game 2 turned out for the top side of the matchup, it will be expectedly the Jax will have that advantage up against the Weibo Gaming counterpart, up against Fan.
And Fan is just bullied all throughout here. He's still level 1.
Oh wait.
And August is invading already. Xian gonna be joining. Let's see if they are gonna be successful. No, they're not! And Fan is gonna get killed here in this area! First blood for August! Xian gonna be trying to at least secure a 1-for-1 trade, but again, Rocky is gonna be here, Wake Up as well. That is just so unfortunate for Fan. He's bullied to the core.
Yeah, and this is already one of the expectations that Woohoo Gaming will go aggressive into level 1 to level 3, but this is a little bit too much. Woohoo Gaming went in a little bit too aggressively, and they were able to capitalize on that. Xihan was there as well to be able to really just play it a little bit more better when it comes to that 2v2 matchup, but it was Wake Up who was there. And remember that Nautilus is one of the strongest early game support champion in the game.
Oof. Well, Dwan used secured the kill a while ago in the bottom lane. Right now, has used the flash just to escape.
Yeah, Duan Yu picked up the Ezreal, 31% damage coming in from the last game. This was already expected. You know what? Duan Yu has the better lead when it comes to that bot lane matchup. But Weibo Gaming having the counterpart aggression into the bottom lane was amazing. They definitely needed this. Woohoo Gaming into the bot side.
August as well is here, but doesn't have the Dragon's Rage to actually kick him. Oh, they will be disengaging at least for the meantime and waiting for August to reach level 5.
Yeah, they have to wait. They have to wait for the level 5s here for both the bottom laners for WBG. Can't fight these early games, especially considering you have Lucian for the side of Woohoo Gaming. But Fan into the backside, Rocky's in danger. 2v1.
Xihan just prepping up, trying to force him to extend. Does not land the counter strike. Rocky just sensed everything there and dodged both of the crowd control. That was overextending a little bit, but has August in the vicinity. Sonic Wave will be connecting and has Dragon's Rage and will burst out Fan.
the reaction time of Rocky is crazy
Insane.
to watch.
Inhuman.
Yeah, it's inhuman, as you mentioned, for the side of Rocky.
Okay,
That's
it's
good.
human.
We still have riposte here.
Able to repose one flash, denied by FaZe.
Yeah. Really unfortunate for Rocky, but that is ultimate already wasted onto top side. Could still be Wake Up securing that kill, but unfortunately would not be able to do so.
Megan for the bomb not reaching as well. Oof. A sad day for Pan indeed. 2 deaths already in 3 minutes.
This is really unfortunate, but the thing is, WHG could still make it back 100%. They will prioritize the Rift Herald, and that is already one of the expectations here coming into the top side of the map, or the 5 minutes off this objective. Looking at the replay, that is very straightforward, right? The Call of Forge God denied that engage, coming in for the Lucian into the bottom lane. There's just no escape. They were under the turret. They couldn't reach. But coming into first objective, WHG would definitely go in for the Rift Herald first, because they had the Ziggs. They had the Ziggs into their lineup, and they are double tanning onto their early game possibility with a Lee Sin, a Lucian pickup into their draft. So having a Rift Herald would have that huge gold injection, especially coming into the mid lane if they put out the Shelly early on.
Rocky just easily dodging out the arrow as well, denying any sort of play from Weibo Gaming. Not feeling any pressure at all in the top lane. August as well, just having such a great start here in this game, is now going to be causing a lot of problems here for Fan, especially on his scaling. He has been invading quite a lot of times. And in 30 seconds, Dragon will be spawning, RH will be spawning. You mentioned earlier that the RH will be prioritized here by Woohoo Gaming and can use it into the mid lane. Might not even need the satchel charge here from Fan, because Tower already took quite a bit of damage and only needs a couple of auto attacks for them to secure it.
He was a little bit afraid. There's no vision into the Tri-Brush. There's no information for Woohoo Gaming. Really go for an all-in despite having the Grand Challenge already. So, good call nevertheless for Rocky to be able to play it a bit more safe, considering Rift Herald and Drake is coming up.
August spotting out Fan. But after recently just securing the Scuttle Crab, he will have vision here. The top side river. Wake Up unsuccessful with the Dredge line. Again, it's just a chess game for now. They might turn on to Wake Up. Megan for the bomb dealt a lot of damage here onto Fan. Forced out the flash here from this Aatrox. But they might have a catch here onto August. Flashing away. Zeon chases out. Wani as well committing. And they do get the lead in, but what cost? Everyone is still very healthy here on the side of Woohoo Gaming. Fan is also dealing quite a bit of damage. Bay as well. And Shuriken will be taking the Fiora down. That leaves Sanwan alone. Pan as well nearly got blown apart. And Weibo Gaming bounces back.
Yeah, and it's just WBG who still has Faye into their lineup. They still have Fan and Kratos. Remember, these are very, very tanky champions. And I like the call here coming from WBG. They understood the assignment that Woohoo Gaming is going for the Rift Herald first. So they come out into contest for the RH, for the first objective. And thing is, Kratos was a game changer here because August was not able to go in for the Dragon's Rage because of that knockup that Kratos did that could potentially kill out Fan and also the Ashe for the side of WBG. So overall, tipping my hats off to Kratos, and then the follow-up by Faye as well to basically be the cleanup crew for Weibo Gaming. Really, really good teamwork.
Yeah. Everybody committed on that fight. Everyone committed on that pick, and props to Kratos as well for starting everything up for Weibo Gaming to just finish. Now they have a great lead to start. Now they can maybe even push this tower in the mid lane. Everything that Woohoo Gaming planned out from the beginning to establish great early game is now denied.
Yeah, denied. It was really unfortunate. And Weibo Gaming is, or well, rather, Woohoo Gaming is on a timer. Right, they're relying on Lee Sin, they're relying on Lucian. Got the Forge God though.
Turn the bomb dealt a bit of damage here towards Fan. Will be okay. We'll send out Shelly to just commit and charge here in the tower. Great pressure as well by Duanyu, but unable to get this tower, at least for now. Weibo Gaming still now is starting to take control of Woohoo Gaming.
Yeah, it's basically Weibo Gaming who is on the road to success and is on the precipice of success. Because remember, they have utility bottom laners and they could utilize the Enchanted Crystal Arrow, which for now has been consistently connecting. They're relying on Fan, they're relying on their assassins, which is Akali, and they're relying on Jax. And thus far, it is working well.
The Jax though is getting ganked. It will be taken away. Grand Challenge is going to be utilized. to just heal up the members here of Woohoo Gaming. But the bigger objective, the Dragon, has been taken here by Weibo Gaming. 2 for 2 here for August. For Fan, rather.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if the Jockey get killed. They got the Ice Drake already, and that is one of the important things that WBG is really prioritizing. Because the thing is, Jax will never carry it when it comes to the late game because of the recent changes that the Jax had. It will be the tank for the team that will be really important, but will not be the damage dealer. And that will be on the hands of Fan, on the Aatrox, that will be important. So having that objectives, having those goals, having those Drakes into their favor will be much more crucial for WBG to pick up.
Kratos really wanting that kill on Rocky. Will not find it. Great attempt. At least they will be able to force him back and take this tower in the top lane since they do have a cannon. Just tank in the tower damage and the Mega Inferno Bomb as well. Weibo Gaming starting to take control and establishing really great pressure towards Woohoo Gaming right now. The only thing they need to push is mid lane, bot lane, and they will have great vision as well on the jungle side of August.
Yeah, and I think at this point in time, it is WHG's possible downfall. I'm not saying it's already secured win for the side of Weibo Gaming, but once again, we have to remember that Woohoo Gaming is on a timer.
No. Fan 1 almost got bursted out. Fortunately, August was actually there to just pressure Saddle as well to just disengage. Kratos might actually be in trouble. Grand Challenge healing up the members here of Woohoo Gaming. But again, it's just a banter from both sides at this point.
Yeah, and going back, once again, Woohoo Gaming is on a timer. Weibo Gaming is on the better edge when it comes to the possible scaling of this lineup, along with utility bottom laners that they have. And yes, you could go in for the damage item build, but it doesn't matter. Ashe is one of the utility champions that we've always really emphasized on to have so much long range potential engaged into a team fight, and Weibo Gaming has been using this really well. Fan.
So many long range potential. They catch August off guard. Sandwood as well nearly got taken out. But is still able to survive at least for the very moment. Mega Inferno Bomb catching Kratos as well. No kills on either side. Was very close as well on that damage. Fortunately, Weibo Gaming has some answer in the mid lane, able to take that outer turret of Woohoo Gaming. And will still get the net positive here on this game.
Yeah, still the net positive. I mean, already 3k gold lead for the side of Weibo Gaming. Rocky
just chasing out. August is here. Will not land the damage just yet. Grand Challenge being denied of 3 angles there. Weibo Gaming, they're happy with the exchanges. You mentioned earlier the late game is definitely on Weibo Gaming's favor, and that I agree on that, especially with the Ali, the Jax, the Aatrox. Everyone is going to be unstoppable come late game. Weibo Gaming really needs to step up, especially August.
Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate as well. I was hoping for a better late game scaling champion aside from the Ziggs for the side of Woohoo Gaming, because it's really unfortunate that they double down. But right now, pinned down.
Unfortunate position for Kratos. Will get punished heavily for it. He was just trying to establish vision, but got denied even for that.
And Woohoo Gaming, with that kill, they could secure the tier 1 turret into the bottom lane.
Weibo Gaming, what's their answer? So far, they have the Jax in the top lane, has the Ashe in the mid lane. Not really a lot of response here by Weibo Gaming. They send out Zihan just to remain here in the top lane. He knows that he can just win against Rocky, defending on his position. But right now, actually committing with the Grand Challenge here, rocking as much as he can on the vitals. Counter strike gonna be denied, at least not reposted back onto him. Rest of Weibo Gaming is now going towards the top lane. August as well gonna be going there, not landing Sonic Wave. Gets knocked off. CC chained as well, locked down. Had to use
TP.
But the Bay, Akali is on the back line, able to get a kill onto the Lee Sin as well. Shuriken onto Pan and secures a double along the way. Rocky, only one left on the team of Woohoo Gaming, and Weibo Gaming set their eyes on Baron.
Wow. Outright. That play coming from Weibo Gaming was exceptional from that fight. They were able to capitalize on to buying a time for this team. Faye came in with the TP and just assassinated the carries for the side of Woohoo Gaming. There's no one to be able to contest Baron Nashor. And then on top of that, the CCs that WBG was able to utilize It was Aatrox who pulled down onto Ziggs and then was able to go in with the Call of the Forge God, the man knockup, and then the ECA as well. There's so much connecting every single time.
Weibo Gaming is just taking full control right now. 6,000 gold lead, towers falling down on Woohoo Gaming side. They couldn't handle anyone. What more if they are grouped up here for Weibo Gaming? They're becoming desperate now for Woohoo Gaming. They cannot stop the push. They have to send out everyone. San1 gonna get caught. Counter-Strike was cleansed, at least for the meanwhile. Wake Up also surviving, but that leaves the tower exposed.
It leaves the tower exposed, another turret secured by WBG. It's all about utilizing the Baron buff from here on out. They could get inhibitor turrets and have the possibility to end the game. Because the thing is, Elder Drake is not coming up pretty soon. It only is the Infernal Drake that they could utilize and take it. But it's pretty much just WBG's time to take a lot of these turrets.
They can take this dragon for themselves. Weibo Gaming is just too far ahead against Woohoo Gaming at this point. They're so unstoppable. Everyone's now jam-packed with power, with their items, with their power spikes. And Woohoo Gaming is now unable to handle them in any kind of scenario. Maybe we're 1v1, 2v2, even if much more if 5v5, right? And that allows Weibo Gaming to do absolutely anything that they want.
Yeah, and Woohoo Gaming, I'm thinking of a way on their possible win from this game, but it's really just unfortunate. They do not have a well-scaling champion. Ziggs could be argued to be having a very strong damage potential when it comes to late game, but it's not great when it comes to the possible scaling with the likes of what the Zeri, the Zayed, the Kaisa. It's a little bit more different. It gives you a lot of safety net when it comes to that specific champion. It gives you a lot of damage, but it's just a really unfortunate, right? I was hoping a lot more scaling possibilities when it comes to other lanes since they went in for Lee Sin and Lucian.
Oof. It's a tough time, especially for Woohoo Gaming right now. We don't see anyone actually being able to kill anyone from Weibo Gaming. They have been trying as well, Infinity. They've been trying to catch Zihan, trying to catch Faye as well. Even Duan Yu is just super safe in the back line, untouched by the members of Woohoo Gaming. It's becoming sad, a sad scenario right now for them.
Yeah, because that's not actually the only problem for the side of Woohoo Gaming, right? They have to be wary of Fan, they have to be wary of Faye.
Oh,
that's
bye-bye. Just gone. That Target Blade damage from this Aatrox of Fan gets a double kill even. Wake Up's gonna be that great knock-off CC chain by Weibo Gaming. I mean, this is the composition design already. The execution is a top tier. They get the ace, and everyone just falls down on Woohoo Gaming.
And as expected, as we stated, Duan Yu is not the only problem that Woohoo Gaming has to think about. You have Faye, you have Fan. These are like those strong champions as well for WBG that could pretty much just eliminate every single one for Woohoo Gaming.
And they will just end the game the same way that they did against